vloemen mooi. Halavai wil ik geween op vloemen mooi. Ik weet niet hoe geween op vloemen mooi. Mocht ik dir geween jeden vloei.
Halavai means how I wish, I hope, I pray. Halavai means how I wish, I hope, I pray. And when you really wish and hope and pray, luck is bound to come around your way. Halavai, halavai, halavai.
Yambay billity, yabay billity, yabay billity, yabay billity, yambay billity, yabay billity, yabay billity, bam. Yambay, bye, bye, bye. Yambay, bye, 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 bye. Yambay, billy, billy, yam. Yambay, bye, bye, billy, billy, bam. Bye, 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 billy, billy, bye, bye, billy, bam. Halavai, I wish I were a keg of beer.
I wish I were a keg of
Halavai, I wish I were a keg of beer. And if I only were a keg of beer, you could quench your thirst on me, my dear.
I wish I were an apple tree.
An apple tree.
I wish I were an apple tree.
An apple tree.
If I only were an apple tree.
For to be living.
All my apples I would give to thee. Halavai, halavai.
Yambay billity, yabay billity, yabay billity, yabay billity, yabay billity, yabay billity, yabay billity, bam. Yambay, bye, bye, billy, billy, bam. Bye, bye, billy, billy, bam. Billy, billy, yum. Yambay, billy, 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 bam. Bye, 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 billy, bam. Bye, bye, billy, bam. Halavai, I wish I were what you desire. Halavai, I wish I were what you desire. And if I only were what you desire, I'd be up to all that you require.
I wish I were a bumblebee.
A bumblebee.
I wish I were a bumblebee.
A bumblebee.
And if I only were a bumblebee,
Believe it, believe it, believe
I would give to thee. Halavai, halavai.
Yambay billity, yabay billity, yabay billity, yabay billity, yabay billity, yabay billity, yabay billity, bam. Yambay, bye, bye, bam. Yambay, bye, 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 billy, billy, yum. Yambay, bye, bye, billy, billy, bam. Bye, 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 billy, billy, bam, bye, billy, bam.
Halavai, halavai, halavai.
Halavai, halavai, halavai. Good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Turn It Up, a musical Tu B'Av celebration of love. I am your host, Cantor Seth Edinger of Congregation Beth Israel in Scottsdale, and we are thrilled that all of you could join us for this lovely evening of music. Tonight, we will be singing a collection of Jewish and secular love songs that hold special places in all of our hearts. The song that you just heard, for example, Halavai, was written by the great cantor Moshe Oisher and performed with the Berry Sisters. It is a special song for my wife, Sarah, and me because we danced to this song as part of our hora during our wedding reception on April 17th, 2016. She is not a particular fan of bees, I'm going to tell you that right now, but if I were a bumblebee, you can bet that all my honey I would give to she. I am sure you will hear similar stories from my cantorial friends throughout this concert this evening. I am delighted to spread a little love tonight with my friends and colleagues from across the Phoenix area, and in alphabetical order, let me introduce them to you. I am joined by Susan Colin of Congregation Nefesh Soul, Erica Ehrman of Congregation Kehillah, Sharon Friendly of Desert Foothills Jewish Community Association, Todd Herzog of Temple Solel, Emily K. Wiss of Temple Kol Ami, Scott Leader also of Congregation Kehillah, Mike Robbins of Beth Ami Temple, Cantor Dana Rubenstein of Congregation Ort Zion, and cantor Ross Woolman of Temple Chai. In addition, we are joined by our friend and colleague, Rabbi Sarah Mason Barkin, the Associate Rabbi of Congregation Beth Israel, and her son Milo, who will be leading us in a special Tu B'Av meditation in just a few moments. We also have Jackie Huber, my accompanist from Congregation Beth Israel, who provided the beautiful piano accompaniment for a few of our musical numbers this evening, and whose hands you will see during our ensemble final number. And most importantly, a big thank you right now to Jason Bronowitz, our Habercorn Religious School principal and a fifth-year HUC rabbinic student who will be running all technological aspects of tonight's concert and make sure that you can all continuously hear us and see us. Thank you all for joining me this evening. For all of you watching, tonight is about you. Turn It Up is not a program that is designed simply to be watched, but to more importantly, be experienced. Though we cannot see or hear you, while we are singing, we invite you to join in with us on all of these songs. If you'd like to slow dance or are moved to put your arm around one another and sway to the music, we encourage you to do so. We are here to serenade you and turn up the love in the Phoenix area tonight. Am I right? Am I right? So let's do it. To help us get us into the Tu B'Av mood, I would like to invite Rabbi Sarah Mason Barkin to share a few words.
Hello, everyone. It is such a beautiful honor to be with you tonight as we celebrate Tu B'Av. I apologize. I tried to get the baby to bed, but he was too excited to do some singing. So together we will share with you a couple thoughts on Tu B'Av. For those who aren't familiar, Tu B'Av is a post-biblical day of matchmaking in love. It was a time for all of the unmarried women to go out and find partners to share their lives with. And over the course of time, it has both ebbed and then gained again in popularity. And I think right now in this world we're living in, we could all use a little bit more love. So I think it's a perfect chance for us to share some thoughts about love. And so I'd just like to share this little tiny teaching about last week's Parsha, Va'et Hanan, and this week's Parsha, Ekev, because both of them teach us something about the nature of love and how we can grow in love. So last week's Parsha, many of us heard that we remember the words of Ve'ahavta, to love Adonai, your God, with all of your heart and soul and might. Now, how is it exactly that we are supposed to do that, especially in a moment in time like ours where we feel perhaps divided, perhaps alone? How can we love God with every part of us, even in a difficult moment? Well, I think if we look to this week's Parsha Ekev, there is a small teaching where we are told once again to love God and to serve God with all of our heart and soul. But then it says more. It says to cut away the thickening around our hearts. Now, other words for that are to circumcise the foreskin of our hearts. Let's stick with cut away the thickening. And I want to share with you a teaching from Rabbi Dan Moskovitz, who compares this verse to an artichoke. We all like artichokes, right? I hear artichokes are an aphrodisiac, actually. So it's perfect for Tu B'Av. So you imagine an artichoke. There's that little bit of deliciousness and sweetness on the inside, but you need to peel it away to get to the really beautiful, tender, meaty, delicious stuff on the inside of the artichoke. And so too for us, I think, in order to come to a place of love right now in our hearts and in our minds and in our souls, we need to peel away the fear. We need to peel away the worry. We need to peel away the times that we feel isolated so that we can truly get to what's at the heart of each one of us. And I know that for me and for so many of us, what helps us open up our hearts, it's music. Music helps us learn a new language, find a different part of ourselves, connect with new people. So I hope that tonight, each one of us has the chance to peel a little bit of whatever it is that's keeping us I know, buddy. Whatever it is that's keeping us away from the love right now so that we can get to what's really at the center. And that's our connection with one another, the way that we see God in the eyes of one another, and the way that we are able to open up ourselves to love through music. So thank you to all of our cantors who are here tonight to bring us on this journey of love.
Thank you, Rabbi, and thank you, Milo. So good to see you. Now I would like to introduce Todd Herzog of Temple Solel, who will lead us in a special Shehechianu moment.
So I would just like to thank Cantor Seth for putting this whole program together. And yes, snaps all around. And really helping to create a sense of community and bringing us all together in this moment. And so I just wanted to share a little bit about my song, Here and Today. And this song was actually written for a compilation that was put out by the Religious Action Center. And it took kind of the idea of folk songs, the idea of bringing people together, and especially today when there's so much fear that surrounds us and surrounds our society. We're afraid of one another. It's a reminder that we are truly all connected. And I think that all of us coming together in this moment and sharing music and community is just a great reminder of that. So I'd just like to offer that and hope you all enjoy the music for the rest of the evening.
This is a song about coming together in this moment. It's called Here and Today. Hey, hey, yeah. Darkness cannot drive out the darkness. Only light can drive that darkness away. Hate cannot drive out the hatred. Only love can bring the dawning of the day. There's a time when peace will be upon us, a time for which our prophets wait. But the time to embrace one another is here and today. Hey, yeah, here and today. Hey, yeah, we can't turn our backs on the work that lies before us, though we may not live to see fulfillment day. We can't wait for someone else to write the chorus. Only we can say the words we're meant to say. There's a time when peace will be upon us, a time for which our prophets await. But the time to embrace one another is here and today. Hey, yeah, here and today. Hey, yeah, blackest night is pierced by a single candle. Silence is erased by just one voice. So in this time of ignorance and anger, let us come together and rejoice. Yeah. Let that lamp down low. You let that lamp, let it, yeah. Lord, lamp over us. There's a time when peace will be upon us,
all the cantors, I know you guys couldn't, all of you watching couldn't see it, but all the cantors are going like, because that was an amazing, amazing song. Thank you so much, Todd, for writing that and for sharing that beautiful Shehechianu moment with all of us here today. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Amen. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Mike Robbins of Temple Beth Ami.
Okay, got it. If you've been to a Jewish wedding, you've heard the song Dodi Lee, traditionally sung as the bride is walking down the aisle. The lyrics come from the Song of Songs, chapter 6, verse 3. I am my beloved, and my beloved is mine. Word is taken to refer to the love of God and the Jewish people. It's also obviously been interpreted as the love of a bride and a groom. The lyrics for the beautiful song have been put to music by Nira Chen, an Israeli songwriter.
Dodi li va'ani lo haroeh bashoshanim. Dodi li va'ani lo haroeh bashoshanim. Mizot olah min hamidbar, mizot olah, mizot olah min hamidbar, mizot olah. Dodi li va'ani lo haroeh bashoshanim. Dodi li va'ani lo haroeh bashoshanim. Mikuteret mor, mor hu levona, mor hu levona. Mikuteret mor, mor hu levona, mor hu levona. Dodi li va'ani lo haroeh bashoshanim. Dodi li va'ani lo haroeh bashoshanim. Libavtini achoti kala, lebavtini kala. Libavtini achoti kala, lebavtini kala. Dodi li va'ani lo haroeh bashoshanim. Dodi li va'ani lo haroeh bashoshanim. Uri safon uvo iteman. Uri safon uvo iteman. Dodi li va'ani lo haroeh bashoshanim. Dodi li va'ani lo haroeh bashoshanim.
Thank you, Mike. Now I would like to introduce our Desert Rose, our Sharon Friendly of Desert Foothills Jewish Community Association.
Thank you so much. It's all about, I guess I better sit down so you can see me. It's all about weddings and love And my choice to do my love song of love songs, Erev Shel Shoshanim, is the song that brides have walked down the aisle to for years. And you know what? 6 short months ago, I too did that same march down the aisle to this gorgeous song. The song is about 2 lovers walking in a garden with the day waning and the night coming on. I wish to dedicate this song to all future brides and to bring back some wonderful memories to those brides who marched down the aisle to this wonderful song. As you met your love under the chuppah. Enjoy.
ערב של שושנים, נצאנו אל הבוסתן, בור בשמים ולבנה, לרגלך מפתן. שחר הומנויה, ראשך מלא טללים, איך אל הבוקר שושנה, אקטפנו. השיר בלט זמר של אהבה הלילה יורד לאט ברוח שושן נושבה הבלך השיר בלט זמר של אהבה ערב של שושנים נצאנו אל הבוסתן בשמים ולבנה, לרגלך מפתן. שחר הומה יונם, ראשך מלא טללים. איך אל הבוקר שושנה, אקטפנו לי. לילה ירד לאט, ברוח שושן נושבה. הבלך השיר בלט זמר של אהבה לילה יורד לאט ברוח שושן נושבה הבלך השיר בלט זמר של אהבה של אהבה.
Beautiful, Sharon. Absolutely beautiful. Now I would like to introduce Erica Ehrman of Congregation Kehillah.
Good evening, everyone. The song that I'm going to sing now is called Zemer Noga, and it's a beautiful but very sad love song. The lyrics were written by the Israeli poet Rachel, who lived in a kibbutz in the early 1900s. It's a song that's based on her own life, about her undying love for a particular man that was sadly unrequited. The lyrics are absolutely stunning, and they begin in English with, "Will you hear my voice?" And they end with a reference to how the matriarch Rachel waited for years and years for her lover, Jacob, just like how the poet herself was waiting for her own love.
Kol boche
That was beautiful, Erica. Thank you so, so much. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Susan Colin of Congregation Nefesh Soul.
Thank you. Lekolech Hashmi'ini. As you'll notice, this song, Lekolech Hashmi'ini, also uses the text from Song of Songs, but this very romantic song speaks from a woman's perspective. She's not waiting for her lover to make the first move. The speaker is confident and loving, and she says to her beloved, "Come to the garden with me. Your voice, let me hear it." This song is a testament to the equality of love.
That was such a warm and beautifully uplifting setting, Susan. Thank you so much for composing it and sharing it with us this evening. Thank you. We have another original setting, this one of Dodi Lee, being presented by Scott Leader of Congregation Kehillah.
All right, so this first song is Dodi Lee, and the lyrics come from the old biblical love poem, I am my beloved and my beloved is mine. And this is actually one of the first Jewish songs I ever wrote.
Dodi בשושנים דודי לי, דודי לי, ואני לא הרואה. בשושנים דודי לי, מזאת עולם מן המדבר, מקוטרת מול ובונה, ליבתיני אחותי קלה, אחותי קלה. דודי לי ואני לא הרואה, בשושנים דודי לי, דודי לי ואני לא הרואה, בשושנים דודי לי.
So, of course, I've been singing that setting of Dodie Lee this entire week leading up to this concert. Thank you so much, Scott, for writing it and for sharing it with us. And we look forward to celebrating with you in person and singing with you in person very, very, very soon. Now, to spice things up a little bit with some Sephardic and Spanish flair, I'd like to introduce you to the one and only Cantor Dana Rubenstein of Congregation Or Zion.
Oh, it is such a delight to be here this evening, sharing this space with these colleagues and getting to hear all of your voices. You know, as cantors and cantorial soloists, we don't often get the opportunity to hear our colleagues, so this is really a treat. The song that I will be presenting at this moment is called L'Amor. It is written by Jordan Rabinowitz and Flori Jagoda. It is a Ladino song in which Flori Jagoda intertwines love and Judaism. She compares love to the colorful flowers of Shabbat and to the prayer of Shema, two key experiences of being Jewish. Growing up, I remember my father sending a bouquet to my mother every Shabbat, beautifying the celebration of Shabbat with expressions of his own love for her. And so I wanted to dedicate this song to my parents, who met as teenagers in their hometown of Mexico City and who celebrated their 50th wedding anniversary on July 4th. Mom, Dad, your love continues to inspire me. My siblings, I know it inspires them too. And you have been an inspiration in your love to so many others who share your orbit. So to many more years of happiness and companionship, this is for you.
L'amor es como las flores, la hermosura de mucho color, como la rosa, dulce y rosada. Il guesmo di fresco Yasmin. L'amor es como las flores, la hermosura de mucho color, como la cuna, la magnífica y la está bueno más y ves con amor viene buena vejez como la rosa dulce y rosada y las flores de Shabbat. Labores como las flores, la hermosura, mucha color, como la rosa, dulce y rosada. Il guesmiu di freschiu Yasmin.
I love that song. I love it. 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 Thank you so much, Dana. Absolutely beautiful. Now it is my pleasure to introduce my cantorial brother, Cantor Ross Woman of Temple Chai.
Erev Tov, what a treat to be together tonight. Thank you, Cantor Ettinger, for everything, and treat to be part of this concert. On this day of love, let us widen our focus to include loving our neighbors. We must support and embrace the vulnerable, the ill, and those living on the margins of society. Ask yourself, did you put more love in the world today?
I was wandering and I don't understand, stumbling around, blind and thirsty towards some promised land. But I remember once a whispering in my ears, everything you do from your heart will surely echo here. So I dance and sing that tune, pour my water on the ground and watch as roses bloom. Did you put more love in the world today? More love on your way to the setting sun. There is only one measure when you can honestly say, I put more love. I remember when we had to leave our home, middle of the night, running scared, we were so alone. But we were grateful for the little that we had, cherishing the gifts and the care from every helping hand. Over time we came to see there's a simple path that leads to true prosperity. Did you put more love in the world today? More love on your way to the setting sun. There is only one measure when you can honestly say, I put more love.
Today I found a place I could not mend, sitting on the bed, holding hands with a faithful friend. And I told her that the whole thing shook my faith, wondering aloud if our striving was really all a waste. She said, there is just one task, and all that matters is your answer when the question's asked. Did you put more love in the world today? More love on your way to the setting sun. There is only one measure when you can honestly say, I put more love.
That was beautiful, my friend. This was truly a powerful message and question for us all to think about. Thank you, Ross. To perform our final number for this first act, it is my pleasure to introduce Emily K. Wiss of Temple Kol Ami.
Thank you so much for having me tonight. I am honored to be here. There is a quote that says, in a world of hate, love is the revolution. I truly feel that there is no such thing as too much love, and the world needs so much of it right now.
Olam chesed yivaneh,
Thank you, Emily, for that warmth, that love, and that passion. And now we will go ahead and embark on something completely different. For this second act, our cantors and soloists have each selected a secular love song that speaks to them. Some are from their weddings, some are from their first dates, some are for their children, and some are for their parents. Each one equally pulls at the heartstrings, and I'm sure you will know many, if not all, of these beautiful, beautiful melodies. To begin this portion of our concert, we invite up Mike Robbins.
As Dodie Lee is traditionally sung at weddings, during the wedding, the song If, composed by David Gates from Bread, is sung at the couple's first dance after the wedding to celebrate their love. The lyrics express the impossibility of using just language to show your true feelings. The words will never show the you I've come to know. I was asked to give my favorite lyric about love, and I think that the song Do You Love Me from Fiddler on the Roof applies. It doesn't change a thing, but even so, after 25 years, it's nice to know.
If a picture paints 1,000 words, then why can't I paint you? The words will never show the you I've come to know. If a face could launch 1,000 ships, then where am I to go? There's no one home but you. Left me too, and when my love for life is running dry, you come and pour yourself on me. If a man could be 2 places at one time, I'd be with you tomorrow and today. Beside you all the way. If the world should stop revolving, spinning slowly down to die, I'd spend the end with you. And when the world was through, then one by one the stars would all go out. Then you and I would simply fly away.
That was wonderful, Mike. On February 14th, my darling husband Jordan and I, after 17 years of being together, got married. As we are in our later years, I decided to serenade him for our first dance. And the song that I sang to him was Could I Have This Dance for the Rest of Our Lives? Very appropriate for our first dance of the night. And may it please God that we can enjoy this love forever and ever. What more could we ask? And a big thanks also to Baruch Koratan for putting my music beds down for me. Okay, here we go. Can I have this dance? I'll always
we danced, and I knew as we swayed to the music and held to each other, I fell in love with you. Could I have this dance for the rest of my life? Would you be my partner every night? When we're together, it feels so right. Could I have this dance for the rest of my life? I'll always remember that magic moment when I held you close, close to me. As we moved together, I knew forever you're all I'll ever need. Could I have this dance for the rest of my life? Would you be my partner every night? When we're together, it feels so right. Could I have this dance for the rest of my life? Could I have this dance for the rest of my life? Would you be my partner every night? When we're together, it feels so right. Could I have this dance for the rest of my life?
This is a lesser known Bruce Springsteen song. And this song, actually, my wife Nadine and I used as our first dance at our wedding. And I really love this song because it talks about, you know, the reality of love and being with someone, that you won't always be on the same page. You won't always be in lockstep your whole life. But the important part is if somebody falls behind, that you'll wait for them. And if I fall behind, I hope you'll wait for me. And I always thought that was a really great sentiment.
We said we'd walk together, baby, come what may. That come the twilight, should we lose our way. As we are walking, if a hand should slip free, I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind, wait for me. We'd swore we'd travel side by side. We'd help each other stay in stride. But each lover steps forward so differently. But I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind, wait for me. Now everyone dreams of a love lasting and true. But you and I know what this world can do. So let's make our steps clear, that the other may see. And I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind, wait for me. Now there's a beautiful river in the valley ahead. There beneath the oaks bow, soon we will be wed. Should we lose each other in the shadow of the evening
trees. I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind, wait for me. Darling, I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind, wait for me.
Hello again. Matsati et shahava nafshi. I have found the one in whom my soul delights. Growing up, one of my absolute favorite musicals was Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella, and to this day, that music makes me so happy. There are so many beautiful songs in the musical, so I put together a short medley of two of my favorites, and I hope, first of all, to share them with you. And please dance, by the way, if you are. I would love for you to dance to these. Like, the first one's a waltz, so it's really perfect for you to dance. But I'm also so excited that, God willing, in a few months to be able to share this music with my child, with my first baby. So hopefully that'll be so wonderful to do. The two of my favorite songs that I was a short medley for you are 10 Minutes Ago, which is about when Cinderella and the prince first meet each other, and A Lovely Night, which is where Cinderella is remembering the amazing time she had at the ball. I hope you enjoy these happy love songs as much as I do, and please dance.
Thank you, Erica, for that beautiful, beautiful rendition. We wanted to wish from all of us, Erica, we wanted to wish you Bisha'a Tova. The baby you're bringing into this world will definitely be surrounded by music and song and love. And we just wanted to wish you a Mazal Tov. And we're just overwhelmed for you. So this next song was written by June Carter and Merle Kilgore. There's actually a little bit of some lore surrounding the authorship, but it was definitely made famous by Johnny Cash. Ring of Fire is an incredibly passionate expression of love. And in contrast to these soft flowers of Flori Jagoda's L'amour, this love is an all-consuming fire, an intense desire that quickly becomes uncontainable. Love is terrifying and exciting, heartbreaking and exhilarating. It is both the risk and the reward. So of course, I have to dedicate this to my husband, Keith, who has been the greatest reward I ever could have dreamed of. Ring of Fire. And now if you listen to it,
Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, down, down. The flames went higher. It burns, burns, burns. Ring of fire, ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours beat. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, down, down. The flames went higher. It burns, burns, burns. Ring of fire, ring of fire. Oh, I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, down, down. Those flames went higher. It burns, burns, burns. Ring of fire, ring of fire. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, down, down. Those flames went higher. It burns, burns, burns. Ring of fire, ring of fire. And it burns, burns, burns. Ring of fire, ring of fire.
That was amazing, Dana. Thank you so much. And I just wanted to thank Seth and to all of you for such amazing contributions to tonight's evening. Also would like to thank the community at Temple Solel. It's always a privilege to participate with all of you. And this song that I'm going to share is not a love song in a traditional sense. It was written back in 2011, and just lately I've found myself gravitating back toward it. And it talks about the ways in which we're connected, and the chorus is, we share the same breath. We live in unity. Beyond all borders, we are community. And even at this time when we're all dealing with COVID-19 and we're all socially distant from one another, it has really kind of highlighted the ways that we are actually all connected. So even though we're distant, we realize how much we matter to one another. And I hope that that comes across, and I hope that the songs that we've all shared this evening just help to inspire everyone and bring everyone a little bit closer together, recognizing that hopefully soon we'll be able to do that in person once again. So this is Family Tree.
We share the same breath. We live in unity beyond all borders. We are community. We dance together. Distant relations. We all descend from the same family tree. You and me, yeah. When I look in your eyes, I see so much inside of you, beyond the things society tells me should matter to me. We are connected, you and I, from a common source, one that I could never divorce myself from. We shine with the light of the sun. We share the same breath. We live in unity beyond all borders. We are community. We dance together. Distant relations. We all descend from the same family tree. Oh, you and me, yeah. When we let go of our preconceptions and the things we've been taught, understanding that cannot be bought, this is our inheritance. We have so much more in common than what separates us. This idea of race is so outdated. What we see on the television escalates our fears. If we buy into what we hear, there is no resolution. But if we trust our own eyes and our intuition, it's a different position. You and I, we are solutions. We share the same breath. We live in unity beyond our borders. We are community. We dance together. Distant relations. We all descend from the same family tree. Whoa, you and me, yeah. Whoa, yeah. With the light from a distant source, open eyes and the strongest voice, listening to God above. You and I can express our love if we let our defenses fall and we simply embrace it all the roots of the tree entwine. All that's left is a love divine. We share the same breath. We live in unity beyond all borders. We are community. We dance together. Distant relations. We all descend from the same family tree. Whoa, you and me, yeah. We all descend from the same family tree.
What beautiful words. Thank you so much, Todd, for sharing that powerful message and that beautiful song with such an amazing voice. 6 months ago, I said I do under the chuppah to my favorite person in the world, Zachary. During our wedding, I ended my vows with a beautiful quote that says, "You know you are in love when your reality is finally better than your dreams."
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. So take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. So take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. For I can't help falling in love with you.
Yasher Koach, Emily. Beautiful rendition of a great song. One of my favorites from that movie, The Commitments. Really good film. And you breathed some life into an Elvis classic. Thank you. For my second song tonight, the Avett Brothers have a quintessential American sound. And their song, I Wish I Was, embodies a longing love and the understanding that you can't always be with the one you want. Here's a little video featuring me and 4 of my closest friends.
I wish I was a flame dancing in a candle, lighting up your living room, high on the mantle. I could bring some romance without any scandal. were done, you just put me out. I wish I was a tune. You sang in your kitchen, putting your groceries away, washing your dishes. I could float around your tongue and ease the tension. And then when you were done, you just quiet down. But if I get too close, will the magic fade? Would I turn you off or away? If I pull you in, would I push you out of something here you care about? Well, I'm at a loss for what to do, but I'm drawn to you. I wish I was a sweater wrapped around your hips, and when it got too cold, into me you'd slip. And when the sun came back, you would hang me up, and I would watch you while you undress. But if I get too close, will the magic fade? Would I turn you off or away? If I pull you in, would I push you out of something here you care about? Well, I'm at a loss for what to do, but I'm drawn to you. I'm not a song, I am not a sweater, I'm not a fire, no, I'm something better. I'm a man in love, writing you a letter. Will you take it? Will you keep it? Will you read it? Believe it? I love you. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Ross. Ross, thank you. Ross, thank you. And thank you, Ross. And oh, Ross, thank you. That was super cool and clever. Oh my goodness. Just so fun. This whole program has just been so fun, uplifting. I'm going from mushy to weepy to laughing, and it's just filling my heart. Love is a verb, the saying goes. In this song, written by Clint Black and James Stroud, Modern love is described as a partnership, a safe place in which two people grow as individuals and as a couple. I sang this song for my parents' 50th anniversary, and I'm so grateful every day that my husband and I also know that love's not just something that we're in, it's something that we do.
I remember well the day we wed. I can see that picture in my head. I still believe the words we said forever will ring true. Love is certain, love is kind, love is yours and love is mine. But it isn't something that we find, it's something that we do. It's holding tight and letting go. It's flying high and laying low. Let your strongest feeling show, and your weakness too. It's a little and a lot to ask, an endless and a welcome task. Love isn't something that we have, it's something that we do. We help to make each other all that we can be, though we can find our strength and inspiration independently. The way we work together is what sets our love apart, so closely that we can't tell where I end and where you start. It gives me heart remembering how we started with a simple vow. There's so much to look back on now. Still it feels brand new. We're on a road that has no end, and each day we begin again. Love's not just something that we're in, it's something that we do. We help to make each other all that we can be, though we can find our strength and inspiration independently. The way we work together is what sets our love apart, so closely that we can tell where I end and where you start. Love is wide, love is long, love is deep and love is strong. Love is why I love this song. I hope you love it too. I remember well the day we wed. I can see that picture in my head. Love isn't just those words we said, it's something that we do. There's no request too big or small. We give ourselves, we give our all. Love isn't some place that we fall. It's something that we do.
Thank you, Susan. That was absolutely, absolutely beautiful. According to the Jewish mystical tradition, before we enter this world, God breaks our soul in half so that once we are born, we spend our lives looking for that other piece. I can remember many times when I felt incomplete, but in the words of Tony from West Side Story, knew that someone amazing was coming around the corner. When I met my Sarah, I knew from the moment that from our first date that she was the one I was going to marry. And for the first time in my life, I felt complete because I had found the other piece of my soul. I had found my Beshert. To all of you who have found your Beshert, and to those of you who might still be looking, this song is for you.
It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. If I was a sculptor, but then again, no, or a man who makes potions in a traveling show. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, yeah, this one's for you. Tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. I sat on the roof and I kicked off the moss. Well, a few of these verses, well, they've got me quite cross, but the sun's been quite kind while I wrote this song. It's for people like you that keep it turned on. So excuse me for getting, but these things I do, you see, I've forgotten if they're green or they're blue. Anyway, the thing is, what I really mean, yours are the sweetest eyes I've ever seen. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is that you're in the world. I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the
Before our final number, I want to take a moment to thank all of you who made this evening possible. I want to express my sincerest gratitude to my cantorial colleagues, Susan, Erica, Sharon, Suzanne. Even though you were not able to be with us tonight, we are feeling your presence from California, and we wish you all the mazel, joy, and blessing in your new position at Congregation Beth Israel in Carmel. Todd, Scott, Mike, Dana, Emily, and Ross. Thank you for your time and effort in recording these beautiful musical messages of love and for helping me spread a lot of love and joy tonight for all of our congregational families, for all of our colleagues, friends, and family members who are watching that need it. I want to thank my friend and colleague, Rabbi Mason Barkin, for taking the time to join us and lead us in such a wonderful meditation. And I want to thank her children, Milo, Sela, and Charlie, for bringing a lot of joy and love to us tonight. Thank you so much for your smiling faces and for your dancing. Jackie Huber, I know that you are here. I want to thank you, love, for making yourself continuously available for this program, even at a moment's notice, to record piano parts for those of us who needed it. A big thank you to Jason Bronowitz for holding down the technological fort so we could relax, breathe, and focus on making such beautiful music together. If you are out there, I would like to invite all of the spouses and partners of our cast to join us. If you are there, please go ahead and come out. Please go ahead and come out. Please go ahead and come out. I want to thank you. You are the real stars this evening. You watched our kids. You held down our houses. You sacrificed your time, and you enabled us to focus on all the hard work it took to be able to put on this special program. You are the true stars, and we love you. And to all of you who tuned in tonight to join us, we thank you for your continuous support of Jewish music here across the Phoenix area. We hope that we were able to take your minds off of this pandemic, even if only for a moment, and fill your hearts and homes with love and happiness this evening. You are all blessings in our lives, and God willing, we will be able to be together soon in person to once again embrace and celebrate life together very soon. We love you.
Love is all you need. All you need is love. all you need. Love is 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 all you need.
Thank you, everyone. Have a very, very beautiful rest of your evening. And we thank you so much for joining us tonight. Good night, everyone. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
everybody.
Good night.
Good
Thanks,
night.
Seth.
Thank
Good
you.
night. Beautiful.